I'm Dr. Bharati, agriculture scientist. For the last 20 years, I've been working in bamboo.
Who can do bamboo and why is it a special crop for farmers?
Today's main problem of farmers is shortage of labor. Perishable product, anything which you're harvesting, immediately you have to rush to the market to sell it. Highly varying price. Then the bamboo can be harvested after 3 years, anytime in the month. It could be January month, February month, March, April, anytime you can harvest.
Single time harvest or multiple?
You can do multiple harvest. You can do harvest every year, or you can harvest it once in 2-3 years time.
So what is carbon credit?
1 ton of carbon dioxide collected is called one certified emission reduction unit, CER. 1 liter of petrol is converted to 2.2 kilograms of carbon dioxide. Between Delhi and Jaipur, the amount of traffic is so much that if you plant 13 rows of bamboo on one side, another 13 rows of bamboo on the other side, the entire road becomes carbon neutral road, net zero road.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का एक नए वीडियो में। आज का वीडियो इंग्लिश में होने वाला है। Today's video will be in English. We are with Dr. Bharati, who has more than 37 years of experience, sir.
Yes, sir.
37 of experience in a lot of crops, but today he is doing something very, very interesting, and that is bamboo farming. Today's video, we will learn from him, I will learn from him, and you will learn with me about bamboo farming. It is a huge opportunity in the coming years for multiple reasons, which we will discuss in the video. अगर आप एक हिंदी व्यूअर है, मैं आपके लिए वीडियो फिर से हिंदी में बनाऊंगा, उसका टेंशन नहीं लीजिए, वेट करिए। लेकिन बाकी लोग, the others, watch the video till the very end. This will be a very informative video. So sir, thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
And could you briefly just introduce yourself and what you do for the audience, please?
Yes. Good morning to all of you. I'm Dr. Bharati. I'm an agriculture scientist working in agriculture for the past 40 years. And out of which, for the last 20 years, I've been working in bamboo. Bamboo, when I say working, I'm working for propagation. I'm working for cultivation of bamboo on a large scale and working with bamboo to convert into a high-end product, like things like ethanol, which is needed very much in India at the moment, to produce electricity out of the bamboo, to produce biochar out of the bamboo, charcoal out of the bamboo, and of late we are working to produce biofuel like petrol, diesel, and aviation fuel out of the bamboo. And of late, we are working very much in carbon credit out of the bamboo.
Right. So I think, sir, you mentioned a lot of the points which we'll discuss in detail. But let's start from the basics. As a crop, a lot of farmers want to know what are the new things they can do. So why is bamboo a special crop? I know there are a lot of benefits to the environment. Who can do bamboo and why is it a special crop for farmers?
Farmers, today, they are used to many agriculture crops. Bamboo is not an agriculture crop. It is wild in the forest. It's not able to really get cultivated in large scale. But then, the moment you are able to grow bamboo as a crop, today's main problem of farmers is shortage of labor. Perishable product. Anything which you're harvesting, immediately you have to rush to the market to sell it. And the price, highly varying price. In all these three, in India, is taken care at the moment. For example, the bamboo, when you plant it, you need at the time of planting a lot of people to work, laborers to work. And once they start growing, then you don't need so many number of laborers.
Understood.
Now, then the bamboo can be harvested after 3 years, anytime in the month. It could be January month, February month, March, April, anytime you can harvest. It's not perishable. As per the market demand, we can harvest the bamboo.
Single time harvest or multiple?
You can do multiple harvest. You can do harvest every year, or you can harvest it once in 2-3 years time. There are three types of harvest. I'll explain you later on the methodology. Now, bamboo is not perishable. So you can always collect bamboo anytime you want as per the demand of the market. Then the third one, the price. Bamboo as a fuel in India, the government of India fixed a minimum price for bamboo biomass pellet as 9,600 rupees per ton of bamboo, per ton of pellets, which is not there for many products. But then it's there for rice, it's there for sugar, but it's not there for apple, it's not there orange, it is not there for common fruits, flowers. But for bamboo, as a pellet, the bamboo price has been fixed. Now, that price is able to make the bamboo very attractive for farmers to do it. Today, the whole India, we are using coal, something like we are using 1,000 million ton of coal, we are using it. This 1,000 million ton of coal, government of India wants to reduce the emission, carbon dioxide emission. They want to bring it down by at least 5% last year. And that happens to be 50 million ton, 500 lakh tons. The 500 lakh tons, if you want to have, to replace the coal, you need a bamboo to be grown at least in an area of not less than 12.5 lakh acres. That's a huge area you need for growing bamboo. Now, this is only at 5% level. Now, Government of India now changed to 7% this year. All the thermal projects has to be replacing that. Now, years to come, in 2025, it is 20%. At 20%, we need 50 lakh acres
Of bamboo plantation.
of bamboo plantation. Once planted, it's going to be harvested continuously. Now, this area is more than sugarcane area in the country. This is only for, I'm talking only for coal at the moment. But similarly, similar to coal, when you're making petrol, many acres are needed. You can convert them into lumbers, you can convert them into textile material, you can convert them into carbon credit. All these needs huge area.
So, okay, can we understand how, like you're mentioning, bamboo has all these benefits,
Yeah.
but like it's being used for carbon credit. We'll discuss those terms. But how is bamboo able to do that? What makes the crop special?
Exactly. No, there are everything. Even this croton is a crop. Even the palm tree is a crop. Ficus is a crop. But all these are growing at a particular speed. All are doing photosynthesis. At the photosynthesis is nothing but the sun energy is collected. At that time, they take the carbon dioxide, they take the water molecule, make a carbohydrate. And now this process of photosynthesis is collecting the carbon dioxide. It's called carbon sequestration. This carbon is sequestered.
The process of collecting carbon dioxide.
Collecting the carbon dioxide, breaking the carbon dioxide into carbon separately, oxygen separately. So the plant is able to collect the carbon, put it in the tissue as carbon. Oxygen is released out. That's the reason any plant is releasing the oxygen outside. Now, bamboo also does the same thing. But the bamboo is growing at a speed of 1.5 feet a day.
1.5 feet per day.
Exactly. Not inches. Every day, 1.5 feet, 1.5 feet, 1.5 feet. It reaches the full height of 35 to 40 feet in a matter of 1 month.
Wow.
So this speed is the one which makes the bamboo to collect the carbon dioxide faster than many plants. Grass does it, tree does it, croton does it, but then the bamboo does it very, very fast, very, very speed. The reason being is highly evolved plant in nature. Fortunately, India is blessed with lot of bamboo. We have area over 16.5 million hectare in the bamboo. Whole world has got only 36 million hectare. More than half we have in India.
Wow.
But what has happened is we have bamboo which are slow growing bamboo, not hybrid bamboo. We are not cultivating the bamboo. We are not converting the bamboo into a crop. Today, technology is available to make such wonderful bamboo into a large number of plants through tissue culture. And after getting the tissue culture plant, we need to cultivate them like a sugar cane or like how we do a rose in a greenhouse. So we don't need a greenhouse, but then we can cultivate with a drip irrigation, fertigation, and give the right amount of nutrient. The bamboo grows very, very fast.
And the advantage is after that, it has multiple applications.
Exactly. Not one application, multiple application. No parts in the bamboo is waste. Either the leaf or a stem or a branch or a culm or a root, everything is used today.
So what I'm understanding, sir, because the growth rate is so high,
Yeah.
it's using up more carbon.
That's
and
right.
it's giving out more oxygen as a result.
Exactly correct.
Because of which it has a lot of benefits for the environment as well.
Exactly. In terms of numbers, one bamboo plant, what you see now is one big bamboo
That's
plant.
one bamboo.
Yeah, this one big bamboo
How old
plant.
is that, sir?
This is around 20 years old now.
Okay.
Now, this bamboo, even after 4-5 years over, they start sequestering the carbon. One tree is able to collect 450 kg of carbon dioxide every year.
Wow.
And this 450 kg of carbon dioxide, out of that, it takes away the carbon and the oxygen is released, which is 320 kilograms. 320 kilograms does not make much sense to us. But this is what you need one human being to breathe. One human being for the whole year, we are breathing 280 kilograms carbon dioxide only. That means
Oxygen?
oxygen. Now that oxygen is coming from one tree.
So if I put one bamboo tree, then I'm getting enough oxygen for the year.
Exactly. In a house, 5 of us, 5 trees, you are saturated with oxygen in the house. You know, we all become very aware when Corona came. Especially when it attacked, we all needed high amount of oxygen.
Yeah.
The bamboo is able to produce so much amount of oxygen. And this oxygen, that's the reason today we are making many oxygen park in India as with the help of bamboo. We have made one in the Agriculture University, Coimbatore. And we have made one in industrial town like Chennai, where in the Sipcot industrial area, they have made one bamboo. Now, you see them, this entire bamboo stretch, what you're seeing, when you go through that, the level of oxygen is 30%.
Wow.
The whole world has got only 20.9%. In a city, the main road, Bangalore or Chennai or Hyderabad, the level of oxygen is come down to 14%. And that's a place where we go for walk. 14% oxygen against this 30% oxygen. You are able to breathe better because bamboo, the oxygen has become a byproduct for the bamboo when it is growing. So carbon is sequestered, oxygen is excreted, which is not essential for the plant, but it's good for us, all of us.
So I was reading, sir, now like even across the sides of the roads, a lot of people are saying that if you plant bamboos, then the level of pollution from the vehicles can reduce.
Exactly correct. Exactly correct. Now, we can make a carbon neutral road. What happens when a vehicle is passing through? It's consuming the petrol or diesel. 1 liter of petrol is converted into 2.2 kilograms of carbon dioxide.
1 liter petrol into 2.2 kilograms of carbon dioxide.
Exactly. Now that is what every car is emitting, every bike is emitting, every auto rickshaw is emitting on the road. So actually, if you see that along the road, the level of carbon dioxide is very, very high because the energy is released, converted into carbon dioxide. Now, planting the trees, plants and the bamboo along the road is able to collect the carbon dioxide. So we have done a calculations of how much amount of emission on the road and how many rows of bamboo to be done. Between Delhi and Jaipur, the amount of traffic is so much that if you plant 13 rows of bamboo on one side, another 13 rows of bamboo on the other side, the entire road becomes carbon neutral road, net zero road. Plus, when you put the window down, you're going to get oxygen instead of the previous vehicle's carbon dioxide in the car. We all think in the car, we thought we are getting the carbon, fresh air. It's not fresh air. It's a previous vehicle's carbon dioxide, polluted air coming inside.
Right. So, sir, if there are so many benefits, why are more people not doing bamboo cultivation? Why is the government not pushing it as much? Like what I hear, it's a magical crop in many ways.
Yes.
So, what do you think is the reason it's not reached more people or more farmers that you are watching this video? Why are they not doing it as yet?
Right. You know, bamboo potential is not known to agriculture sector so far.
But it is an agriculture crop, is it?
It's an agriculture crop, but all these years it was held by Ministry of Forestry.
Okay.
Many people think that bamboo is a forestry plant, but our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he first when he have taken over, the first thing is what he has done is he has changed from the forestry to agriculture.
Okay, bamboo has moved from forestry now to agriculture.
Exactly. It is taken care by Ministry of Agriculture, not anymore by Ministry of Forestry. Now, the idea is to convert bamboo into a cultivable crop. That's the reason he's done it.
So that anyone who wants to cultivate it can just
Exactly. And he also developed a mission called National Bamboo Mission, with a lot of fund for each state to be planted, agriculture farmers to be done. These monies are all directed through the horticulture department, agriculture department to the farmers as a subsidy. Maharashtra is doing wonderful job in this.
In bamboo plantation.
In bamboo plantation. They also developed something called Maharashtra Bamboo Development Board. Like a coffee board, like a tea board. There's a Maharashtra Bamboo Development Board is there. And they are connected to the farmers. They are giving lakhs and lakhs of plants to the farmers and guiding them how to plant it. And we are one of the main suppliers for them. We are supplying the plants of all different species. We are giving a Bhima bamboo, we are giving Dendrocalamus tictus, and Bambusa tulda, and species like Stoxiae, very special bamboo for Konkan area. We also doing tissue culture, we are giving it to them. So different types of species of bamboo as per the requirement is provided to the farmers. This year, a lot of farmers are taking Newton's plants. So different species are taken by farmers, planted, and they are also likely to connect the farmers to the buyers.
You do that?
No, the board is going to do that.
Great, okay.
Yeah. Right now we are working with different bigger companies like Tata Chemicals, and with Hindustan Lever, and there is one more power production company in Chennai. So we are connecting them to the farmers. The farmers, the company themselves, they are planting the bamboo, and the farmers also planting a bamboo through them. So entire bamboo will be bought by them at a fixed price, and it's a total buyback arrangement. We are creating it. So for which what we are giving is the best quality planting material and the right methodology to cultivate it, so that the farmers are getting the highest yield out of the bamboo.
Understood. So let's talk a little bit about the varieties. Bhima bamboo is something you have created. You say it's like your child. What is so special about this bamboo variety as compared to other bamboo varieties?
Right. You know, when I took over the bamboo 20 years back, I found out there are a couple of drawback with the bamboo. Low yield. The yield of bamboo is hardly around 1 to 2 tons per acre.
1 to 2 tons per acre.
Per acre per year. So we want to change it. So we were looking for high yielding plant. Then I found out Bambusa bulkova in the northeast, very thick wall. But then there are a lot of variations among the Bambusa bulkova. So we looked at which is the clone, which is the plant which is doing the best. And I collected, brought it to South India, tried it here in India, South India, nearly for 4 years, different cultivation methodology, and found out that this bamboo is doing good. Then I named it as Bhima bamboo in the year 2007. And from then onwards, everybody started planting, growing it and all that. So what is difference between the normal bamboo to this is, there is no thorns in it. This is one such bamboo, the Bhima bamboo. You can see them, there is no thorns in it.
Okay.
So no snakes will come. Normally bamboo means snakes will come.
Is it?
Yeah. Thorns are there, they go inside, they sit inside. So people are got aversion towards the bamboo. Now, here there is no thorns, no snakes coming in it. Number one. Number two, the yield is very, very high. Number three, it responds very well to agriculture practices like irrigation, fertilizer, application, pesticide spraying and all that. So now, normal bamboo doesn't respond to that. That's the reason the yield is not increasing.
So what is the yield for Bhima bamboo in 1 acre?
Bhima bamboo cultivated properly with the fertilizer, irrigation, everything, 40 dry ton per acre per year.
So you're saying that is 1 to 2 tons and this is 40 tons.
Exactly.
Wow.
The real potential, the theoretical potential of Bhima bamboo is over 80 tons. I'm telling farmers only 40 tons.
40 tons.
There are farmers, places where we have got even up to 60 tons per acre.
And what's the market rate of bamboo generally? So for a farmer, farm gate
For a farm gate price is 5,000 rupees minimum, 10,000 rupees highest.
per
ton of bamboo.
per ton. Okay.
Per ton, 5,000 rupees. Even at 5,000 rupees,
He can earn 4 to 5 lakhs per acre.
40 tons will make 2 lakh rupees.
2 lakh rupees.
His expenditure will be 50,000 rupees per acre. So 1.5 lakh rupees will be net profit for him
Per acre.
per acre every year.
This is simple bamboo without discussing all the additional benefits.
Exactly. And the farmer could be absent landlord. Today, farmer has to go to the field, cultivate everything, take care of the pest and diseases, everything. Here, the farmer could be absent landlord. He could go to other places, come back, and then his non-perishable product. So that's the greatest help for the farmers, because next generation is not looking to agriculture. The farmer's son would like to go to the city, do some IT job, some job in other factories and things like that, not in agriculture. Now, this is now, once a bamboo is planted, it's a permanent crop for next 100, 200 years. You don't need to replant them at all.
I can keep harvesting.
That's right. Generally, bamboo doesn't do that. Generally, bamboo will grow for 10, 20, 30 years time. They produce a flower, they produce a seed, they die. I have developed the Bhima bamboo, which will also produce flower due to stress and other factor, but it will not produce seed, it will not die at all. Provided we give the right water, right amount of nutrient, right amount of care to the plant.
And so this 1.5 lakhs per acre is per year? Or how often?
Per year, every year.
Every year. So if I'm in 10 acres, I can earn up to 15 lakhs.
Exactly. 10 acres is going to be good money, better than an IT job.
Wow.
This is only a raw material. But if you convert the bamboo into a carbon credit yourself, by converting bamboo, grow the bamboo, convert into biochar, and put them in the soil, apply for the carbon credit, collect it with the farmer of 200 acres together, then easy to apply, then every acre will generate 10 lakh rupees as on today.
So what is carbon credit? Can you just simplify that for the audience? A lot of the people might not be knowing what carbon credit is.
Yes. The carbon credit is a process by which You are collecting the carbon, sinking the carbon, and somebody is emitting the carbon dioxide. Whenever somebody is producing electricity, every ton of coal is converting into 2.2 tons of carbon dioxide. So that person is emitting a carbon dioxide. The agriculture field is collecting the carbon dioxide. So now somebody's emission is called emission factor. Somebody collecting is a collection factor. Now this you can equate through a formula called carbon dioxide credit, carbon credit. The carbon credit is somebody who's avoided the carbon dioxide or somebody who captured the carbon dioxide is given a credit for every ton of carbon dioxide captured.
Credit as in he gets money.
Money. Now, 1 ton of carbon dioxide collected is called 1 certified emission reduction unit, CER. 1 CER is sold in the market depending on the type of carbon credit. It could be $3 per carbon credit, $10 per carbon credit,
Wow.
$20 per carbon credit. If it is a biochar, it becomes $200 per carbon credit.
So you're saying from 1 acre, how many CERs can I get?
Exactly. Now, if you're just growing bamboo, Bima bamboo, the Bima bamboo can capture 88 tons of carbon dioxide
88 tons per acre.
per acre, 88 CER. But then what happens? You're applying fertilizer, you're making the tractor to go do the plowing, people are working, all that will do the emission. So net emission, net reduction will be 80 CER.
80 CR.
80 CR, you are getting a green carbon credit, which is only sold at the moment at the market at $5. So 80 into 5, we get only once. But then you will collect the bamboo, give it to somebody who's burning the coal, replace the coal with the bamboo. Then for every ton of carbon dioxide avoided, you are getting $18 per ton of carbon dioxide, which is more than the $5.
$18 is for the biochar.
No, $18 for the avoided the carbon dioxide, just the biomass. Now, if you're taking the bamboo, convert it into biochar. I'll show you the biochar of this. And biochar, make it into powder, put it in the soil for cultivation. So that is going to increase the fertility, increase the water holding capacity, increase the microorganism. It's able to rectify the soil and make it fertile.
It'll increase the soil carbon as well.
Exactly.
Because today the biggest problem is soil organic carbon.
Exactly. It increases CN ratio. You know, CN ratio, the carbon should be increased. So the carbon, it will increase the carbon. Now all this, it's a benefit to the farmer. Let's keep this aside. For the amount of carbon which you applied from 1 acre of bamboo, 1 acre of Bima bamboo, which is around 14 tons of carbon dioxide, 14 tons of biochar, which is equivalent to 50 tons of carbon dioxide.
14 tons of biochar, 50 tons of carbon dioxide. 50
tons of carbon dioxide is equal to 50 CER. 1 CER today is $200. Not today, last year $200 in Europe. This year is $250 per Europe. You can just go to the internet, check it up, biochar carbon dioxide credit.
So this is only for the biochar carbon dioxide.
Only biochar carbon.
Now, other one you mentioned was regular carbon credit. That is around $5.
$5 or $18 or $200.
$18 was for the
replacement of fuels.
Okay, so $5 for regular carbon dioxide, $18 for replacement of fuel, and $200 for biochar. Now, $200 means 1 acre has got 50 carbon credit, 50 CR into 200, which $10,000 US. $10,000 US is nothing but 8 lakh Indian rupee. Per acre.
Now, to do this, you need to cultivate the bamboo. That will cost you 50,000 rupees. Convert the bamboo into biochar. That will cost you another 50,000 rupees per acre.
How does one do that, sir?
There's a machine called pyrolysis machine, and where you don't burn the bamboo, but you heat the bamboo to a level that it's able to get converted into charcoal.
That doesn't increase the emission?
It releases emission. It is net is after that, because if I remember, I told you that 88 ton of carbon dioxide captured the bamboo.
Okay. All the net minus.
Now, what happens at the time it's getting released, and finally still available is 50 ton for me. 50 ton is sold at a higher price. So I get $10,000 per acre because of the biochar. There is emission of 30 ton from 1 acre of bamboo. It's gone. But left out is 50 ton.
Net is 50 ton.
Net is 50 ton in the biochar.
Net profit in sense.
Exactly. So the net 50 ton of carbon dioxide at a price of $200, last year price, this year's 250, at that itself is 8 lakh rupees per acre to the farmer.
8 to 10 lakh rupees, yeah.
Now 8 lakh rupees is the income, expenditure 50,000 for growing the bamboo for 1 acre, 50,000 to convert it and apply and get the carbon credit. That will cost me maybe, if it is a large scale, 50,000. A smaller scale, 1 lakh rupee. So both together, 2 lakh is gone. So out of that 8 lakh rupees, 2 lakh expenditure, 6 lakh is net profit to the
How do I apply for this carbon credit? So let's say someone's watching this video, they want to take this step. Once they've grown, let's say all of that is done, but how do I apply for the carbon credit part?
Yes. This, before we start it, we have to approach the verification agencies. Internationally, there are a couple of agencies there. Verra is one which is doing for biochar in a big way from US. And Verra will do that, whether it is a 10 acre, 100 acre, 200 acre, 2000 acres, is going to charge the same thing. So better to combine all our farmer, everybody with the 5 acre, 10 acre together, it's a 200 acre model, and apply for one application as a cooperative. So that's going to be only one application.
Understood.
One application, 200 acre farmers together, they can do that. Now, for that, they will take initially what is the level of carbon, as you rightly said, the carbon, how much amount of carbon in the soil.
In the soil.
They'll check it up. Then after we apply, what is the increase in the carbon level? They take it. And that's what they give a certificate saying that, okay, now this organization has applied so much amount of biochar, which is increased the carbon to
Soil
the level,
carbon.
Soil
It
carbon.
can increase that fast, sir?
Yeah.
How long does it take to increase?
When you apply it, like, when the bamboo is grown for 3 years, you're able to collect a bamboo of 40 tons. The 40 ton is when you convert, it becomes a 14 ton of biochar. The 14 ton of biochar is going into the 1 acre of soil now. Now, by taking 1 square meter, they will know how much amount of biochar you applied. So then they multiply for the entire 4,000 square meter. Then they'll tell you, okay, this is how much amount of biochar has gone, which is equivalent to carbon dioxide of 50 ton. 50 ton, now we get a trading certificate for 50 ton. So this 50 ton is saleable in the market. Now, if I do only one single 50 ton, it's very expensive. But if I do a collective 200 acres, 300 acres, 400 acres, farmers together, then it's very cost effective.
Understood. So let's go inside. We can discuss the tissue culture part and other applications which have the most potential with bamboo. Okay, guys, so now we are inside Sir's room where we're going to see the multiple applications of bamboo and further understand how for power generation, for coal replacement, for ethanol production, there are many uses. So if more and more farmers will come up, then they always have a much wider market open for them. So can we start off with a lot of products here? Can you start briefly by explaining the relevance of bamboos to these products?
Bamboo is the one which is used for many applications. One of the common application what we use at home is agarbatti. This agarbatti, what you see here, is made with the masala, fragrance, everything. But the base stick is always bamboo.
This stick here is bamboo.
This stick is a bamboo.
Okay.
This stick is a bamboo, and this stick is, the bamboo, they take the longitudinal sections of this and make the sticks. And then once the stick is made, it comes as a bundle like this. This stick this is a small stick which is there.
Of bamboo.
Yeah. In fact, last year, and last year, the amount of stick what we need is not available in India.
Really?
We were importing it from China and Vietnam.
Bamboo sticks like
Bamboo
this.
sticks. It's only now we are trying to make as much as possible in India, but still we are importing the sticks. The stick which is imported, it's costing almost, 1.2 lakh rupees a ton.
For these sticks.
The government of India put little more duty so that people will start stopping the import of the bamboo and they'll make it in India. That's how. There are a lot of species suitable for this. So we started planting a lot of tulta bamboo species for this.
Tulta bamboo.
Tulta bamboo, which has got a long internode. When I say internode, this is called internode. Between two bamboo sections is called internode, the distance. The distance for that tulta bamboo is longer so that we can make more number of sticks. So this bamboo normally available in region like northeastern region like Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, and all is available. But then now they started growing in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, all the other states also they planted. So these bamboos are highly suitable for incense stick making. Incense stick is known to many public at the moment.
Yeah.
But then the quantity what is needed is very less, not in very bulk volume we need it. That's the reason we were looking at other sectors. And when we went to China, we saw people are making bamboo
Keyboards.
keyboard. Functional keyboard. It's got a battery. We have to put the battery in there and they start working. It's a wireless keyboard. And this bamboo, this needs at least 1 kilo of bamboo to make this keyboard.
1 kilo of bamboo.
1 kilo of bamboo.
Is this cheaper than regular keyboard or more expensive?
At the moment, it's expensive, but it's environmentally friendly,
Sustainable.
eco-friendly. Sustainability is very high. So it works very well, and it's good for the health and then for the finger and all that. Now, not only keyboard, they also make the mouse, live mouse.
Wow.
It's got this similar to all that thing is there. It has got it's alive. It's get connected wirelessly and it works.
Where are these available usually? People buy them?
At the moment, it's available in China.
China.
It's not a big rocket science to do that. It's a simple, like our we have in Bangalore. If you see them on the way to Mysore, we have a toy making companies are there. The toy making company comfortably they can make this components easily, and they just fix it on the keyboard. It works. So this is one simple material, but which is very popular, and like this you can make everything. You can make furniture, you can make flooring out of the bamboo, you can make kitchen utensils like in a kitchen board. You can make everything out of the bamboo, including visiting card holders, or even a comb, plates, bowls, everything you can make it. So bamboo utility like this is many, but again looking at the volume, it's very low. Simple
amount of bamboo used.
Amount of bamboo what is needed. I'll tell you as a product, you can look at this is a bamboo toothpick. This bamboo toothpick is small. Now this toothpick, we all buying it something like 25 grams in the market at 25 rupees. 1 gram, 1 rupee. 1 kilo, 1,000 rupees. 1 ton, 10 lakh rupees. I said 1.2 lakh rupees for the industry. Now this comes to 10 lakh rupees. So the price of the product as you go up, it's going to be increasing. But then unfortunately the market volume is pretty
Very low.
So we were looking at energy as a product.
How can you use bamboo for energy?
Now this bamboo is a Bima bamboo. It's weighing 2 kilograms for every 2 feet.
2 kilograms for every 2 feet.
2 feet. So 1 kilogram for 1 feet.
You can use this for exercise also.
That's it. Now this bamboo, 2 kilograms, or let's say 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram is required to make 1 unit of electricity.
1 kilogram of bamboo is required to make 1 unit of electricity.
That's right. 1 ton of bamboo can make 1 megawatt electricity.
10,000 units.
And 1 acre of bamboo with 40 ton, it can make 40,000 units of electricity every year.
Is it being used now for electricity?
Yes, very much it is used.
Okay.
It is used in India, it is used
How
in
is
Africa.
it used? What's the process?
The process is, there are 2 ways of making electricity from the bamboo. One, you burn the bamboo, produce a heat, and with the heat you can heat the water to a steam, high pressure steam. The high pressure steam is going to run a steam turbine. Steam turbine will attach to a alternator which produces electricity. That is the number 1 methodology, where you put the bamboo, you get the electricity, the byproduct is only ash. The second methodology is you gasify the bamboo.
What is that?
In a gasification process, you heat the bamboo to 450 degrees centigrade, and at that temperature, there is no oxygen is allowed, so the bamboo doesn't burn. It produces a gas. It produces syngas. The syngas is combustible. That combustible gas goes to a gas engine, which operates the engine, which is attached to again an alternator, which produces electricity. Now, when a bamboo passes through a pyrolysis or a gasification route, it produces a product called charcoal.
This is an output of this.
That's right.
This is the same bamboo shape.
Same bamboo. Same bamboo is converted into charcoal. At the same time, it's also releases heat. The heat is converted into electricity. Now, this charcoal production out of this makes the electricity carbon negative electricity. Generally, we have electricity through coal, where you burn the coal, half a ton of coal, you burn it, you make 1 megawatt electricity. Now, instead, if you go through the solar panels or a windmill, you get electricity which is carbon neutral. No emission, no sequestration, nothing is taking place. It's neutral. It's called carbon neutral electricity, net zero electricity. Now, while doing this bamboo through this process called pyrolysis, gasification route, where 1 kilo bamboo produces 1 kilowatt current and 100 grams of charcoal makes carbon negative electricity. So, which means it's produces electricity which is neutral, and also it's captured the previous year's carbon dioxide in the form of charcoal. Right. This charcoal, what it does is it's holding the carbon in the form of pure carbon, and you powder it, it becomes biochar. The biochar we put it in the soil to the farmer's field, and in the farmer's field we can comfortably put 4 tons of biochar to make a soil fertile. Normally soil is fertile. It increases the organic carbon in the soil, whereby the C/N ratio is improved better, and the
C/N ratio is
carbon nitrogen ratio. That ratio decides the fertility of the soil, and this carbon is able to hold water, it's able to hold microorganisms, it's able to reduce the unwanted chemical which are in the soil. For example, some of the soils are not, the soil is good, available, but then it's not good for the plant to grow.
Organic carbon is too low.
Too low. There are soil called alkaline soil, sodic soil. They're all high in pH, low level of organic carbon, and low level of water holding capacity. And the plants they find it difficult to grow them in that. So it becomes sodic soil, wasted land and all that. Now, by applying this biochar, that soil becomes a normal soil. And bamboo can be easily cultivated in a sodic soil. We have already grown sodic soil, bamboo in sodic soil way back in 2007.
Sodic soil is one where the pH is high.
Very high, high soil content.
Low water holding is low.
Water holding is low or very high, because if it is a clay soil, they hold too much of water.
Yeah.
If they are sandy soil, then they don't hold water, but at the same time, the media is not suitable for any crop to be grown. Cultivating bamboo with a biochar, it becomes fertile soil. So the biochar, what has come as a byproduct of electricity, has got a main use in agriculture. And this is realized in Australia way back in 2005. And they started applying for many plants, including avocado, fodder crops, everywhere they are applying it. Now, through biochar. Now, in India, the biochar also is picked up very much. Many farmers have come to know about the biochar, and they have started applying in a large quantity to the field, but availability is restricted. Now, bamboo, when you cultivate, after producing electricity, 1 acre will produce 40 units of electricity and 4 tons of biochar. If you say, no, I don't want to have electricity, I want only biochar, which is good for my field to be improved, then we can make 14 ton of biochar from 1 acre.
But in that case, I won't have any bamboo, it'll only be biochar, right?
Only biochar, no electricity.
Yeah.
No electricity, only biochar. That biochar, this 14 ton can improve a soil of not less than 3.5 acres. 1 acre of bamboo field is able to improve a soil for agriculture of 3.5 acres every year.
Can I sell the biochar also?
Very well. We can sell the biochar in the market. Now, biochar, either you can use it for agriculture purpose, but it's got a property of bamboo. When you go through the gasification route, the surface area of the bamboo increases, charcoal increases. What is surface area? Normal charcoal has got 50 square meter. Bamboo, through the Bima bamboo, we tested in the Indian Institute of Science, they are claiming that 950 square meter per gram, which is like a activated carbon.
Okay.
Charcoal is normal. Activated carbon is higher surface area. Whenever the surface area increases from 50 to 500, they call activated charcoal. The activated charcoal goes up to 2000 square meter per gram. Now, without doing anything, bamboo charcoal directly gives us a surface area of 950 square meter. which means a charcoal comes directly as activated charcoal. Activated charcoal market price is more than 4-5 lakh rupees per ton. That is what is used today by the Colgate toothpaste.
This is activated charcoal.
Activated charcoal
So
of the bamboo. Of the bamboo.
Can you just, again for the audience and for me also, just tell the difference between regular charcoal and activated charcoal? What is the main difference again?